just totally fell for that. That guy just like, I'm like, he's stopping me for a reason. He totally made me look at my chest and flicked my hat. Cast members, I tell ya.
Due to overwhelming guest demand, your wait in line for Indiana Jones Adventure may be longer than previously anticipated.
Oh yeah, it's longer than 35 minutes? We don't need to be there. Okay, we're leaving another line. Brandon's breaking all the rides today. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so we just said, yeah, it's one boat for the whole attraction right now. It said 60 minutes for the Jungle Cruise, but it's not even going upstairs, so you know it's not 60 minutes. It's like 10 minutes. Boomer's scared. He's worried that they're gonna detour us somewhere else and make it 60-minute wait. Did you just spill on yourself?
I thought I did, but I didn't. You did.
Oh my god. So the next time you see Boomer, he'll be on the ride.
It's the best kind of boat.
It's the best kind of boat, Boomer.
Potato. It's the best kind of breakfast burrito. Things are better when they're fully loaded, including your skipper. You're welcome. Good afternoon and welcome aboard, mates. My name's Captain Josh, and I understand it's a pleasure to meet me. You're welcome. I know. Now then, quick roundabout, folks, for your safety. The basics are as follows. Remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside of the boat. Supervise children, and that way we're all equally having fun and staying safe together. We begin our journey, obviously, in the midst of the mist. Yes, it's a rainforest.
It's a mister.
Mist, always a bit of a stimulation.
Boomer's so intrigued by everything going around.
Or if you don't, either way, it's a missed opportunity. It works out well. I know, right? Not a lot of joke there. But anyway, let's get started with an ancient Cambodian shrine. This is sort of a den of predators, if we're going to be honest. A lot of crocodile and cobra. That's a Bengal tiger. Tigers can jump like 30 feet to attack their prey, you know, so we're only about 25 feet away. So she'll jump over your heads and miss for your courtesy of safety. More importantly, though, the crocodiles are always paying attention for handouts, so let's be careful. I'd hate to have you dragged overboard, folks. You get left behind, you'll end up in ruins. It's easy to avoid. I'm just going to keep you moving here, guys. Take a healthy left as we come around to the elephant.
I like that one.
True to its namesake, we have what is known as a practical plethora of playful pachyderms, poised to pose for picture-taking purposes at the present. Feel free to photograph as you feel fit, so don't be shy. They actually all have their trunks on. It's all good. All good. And over there in the shower, Bertha. Yeah, big Bertha, oh boy. That girl, you know, she's been in the shower so long. She's covered in wrinkles. Most elephants are, they don't iron. And this guy,
they don't
on the right
iron.
side,
See
that's
that?
a troublemaker. I know, I see him too. He's not gonna hit me. Towards the back, that's where you might want to duck. Goose, just kidding, but good reflexes. Nerves of steel, I see. Always good to be prepared. Oops. That escalated quickly. Alright, guys, seriously, might want to keep your heads down for a second. I think we got monkey business. Thankfully, I stand corrected. They're going ape. Which is worse, because they're calling the shots and they're getting intense. Although, look at the bananas. We still have a chance, folks. Yeah, we better split. Yeah, they're going to find that
full of
appealing.
jokes, isn't he?
Yeah, see, they haven't gone
cool for those jokes, huh,
It might
Boo?
be guerrilla warfare all the same. Coming up ahead of you there, that's Schweitzer Falls, an iconic landmark named in memoriam of the founder of the Jungle Cruise, Dr. Albert Falls. Yes, Albert Falls. He said more water came over the edge of that waterfall in a minute than a man could drink in a lifetime. But that was really hard to swallow. We could go over it later. That's what Dr. Falls did. But anyway, on your left there, that's an African elephant. Second most feared creature in the jungle, so I'm told. To that knowledge, the first most feared creature is whatever he's afraid of. That's why he's hiding across the river from the elephant on the right. And most people report this one's got a bit more of a temper. Much more, bit of a mean streak. Some experts call it the mother-in-law, which is silly because that's clearly not a lawyer. But anyway, you know, take that as you will, right? Now, continuing on, we'll make our way into the African veldt. This clearing serves as a watering hole in which we find a wide variety of wildlife. At the moment, I can see impala, giraffe, wildebeest, zebra, what I'm guessing are lions protecting a sleeping zebra. You don't see that every day. Highly unusual, actually. Actually, I reel that in a second. You don't see that every day. That's embarrassing. Yeah, no, Dr. Nigel and his team left early this morning to accomplish something, but heavens knows today they're just missing the point. I mean, they do well to keep on top of a situation, but I don't think it's enough. They clearly can't get over it. So they're probably going to get it in the end, let's be honest. Real shame. Uh-oh, hippos, eh? Hippos are dangerous when they wiggle their ears or blow bubbles. It means they're mad. When hippos get upset, they attack the boats, and they seem to be closing in on us a bit. Folks, you might want to cover your ears here. I'll hold them off with some well-placed warning shots. Up. See? It's enough to scare them stiff. You can actually tell on the blank looks on their faces they won't be causing trouble. Although, speaking of trouble, we're making way to headhunter territory, so this might seem a little dangerous, but don't get it. It's just a place to be headed. We need a better way to phrase that. Just level with me here, guys. Let's take a second. I need to be sure. Let me see if I can translate. No. Okay. You always want to be certain, you know, so let's make sure we're certain. On your left, I am fairly certain that's an ambush. Oh, well, Doc, take cover, everyone. Stay low, watch out for spears. Those are spears. Oh, good, you dodged them. Thank goodness. I figured they'd miss. They tend to go right over our heads like the other bad jokes, so it's okay for you guys. More importantly, the moment we've all been waiting for, no doubt, the eighth wonder of the world. Without further ado, the backside of water. A tremendous display of O2H. I always thought it was myth, and then I saw it myself, O2H. The backside of an H2O, proven right before your eyes. Truly one of the great discoveries of our modern age. Now we enter into the calm and secluded Amazon basin. A good spot to slow down. We've had an intense trip just so far, a lot of things coming at us, so good to relax, take a moment, compose ourselves. It's a very lush environment of rare and exotic plants and animals, so what I like to do is point out some of my favorite plants. In fact, I think I can name them. Ready? Stephanie, Joanne, and then Angelina's the big tree there with the boa. Yeah, that's the boa. Big boa sitting in a tree. H-I-S-S-I-N-G. First comes love, then comes the crush. It's a terrible name. But anyway, up ahead of us, that's Trader Seb, the head salesman. He's in charge of souvenirs, and we're offering a classic 2-for-1 special for the holidays coming up. That's a great one. It's a great couple's gift. You get 2 of his heads for just 1 of yours. Anyway you slice it, you come out ahead, so a wise investment, obviously. With that in mind, folks, we emerge from the jungle wilderness. Ahead of us, we anticipate safe arrivals as we return to Adventureland Dock. Home base, end of the line, the gateway home to civilization. So as we wrap up, folks, I cannot thank you enough. It's been an absolute pleasure. So please stay safe now. Remain seated with hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And you'll be helped out today by our lovely dock hands, what's her name, and other girl. I'm just kidding. They have name tags. I can read them. I'm not going to.